Okay, this is a 2019 North River Seahawk 20 foot, and I got a 150 horsepower Honda on it and a 9.9 kicker. Those are 2020. What I wanted to show everyone was the tie bar setup I put on that so that I could run the kicker from the helm, and I had some issues with that, but what I ended up using was a Seastar cable tie bar system. The one problem I ran into with the Honda was they do not make a link arm for the 9.9, and that ended up being a problem. A lot of people told me I couldn't do a tie bar between the two motors, but obviously we can. It just took a little bit, and I was hoping that if people saw what I did, it'd save you some time, because it took me a while to figure it out. So hold on a second. So over here, this is the Seastar hydraulic steering system, and then what we have right over here, this is the cable tie bar system. So what you do is you end up taking out the rod here and replacing it with this, and then what happens is it comes over here, and you'll see it comes out here. I got a cable that connects and goes through the tilt tube right there, and that's how the two are connected. And the cool part about this is that you can raise or lower the kicker, and the kicker will still steer. You don't have to disconnect anything if you don't want to. It'll still turn no matter what. One issue that I had over here was with this bolt up in here, where this is an adapter that goes on your hydraulic cylinder, and that was way too long. Ended up cutting into and scratching my motor, and I did have to cut that down. So you may have to do that one. Check that before you start running it back and forth. I didn't realize it, and actually, like I said, I scratched my motor a little bit. It wasn't a big deal. So the main issue I had was right in here. This is the kicker motor, and they do not, like I said, they don't make a link arm for this. So what I ended up doing was buying one of the Panther tie bar systems, and I used that to make a link arm / tie bar system coming off of the cylinder, coming off the Seastar cable. And the only real modification I had to do was this is their the ball joint. I had to cut that, and then I had to get a 3/8 inch stainless steel bolt and weld the two together, and then I could adjust it however I wanted, and that worked pretty good. The other adjustment I had to make was on the kicker. I had to bend this up a little bit so that I have full clearance whether the motor's up or down. And the good part about this is I don't have to disconnect it, but if I want to take the kids tubing or whatever, I can just pop this off both sides and take it right off, and I can lock it into place, and there's no issues. And then when I put it back on, it's ready to go again, and it's easy as that. So try and do it one-handed, but there you go. And let me just show you a little bit of how it moves. Maren, can you start steering that left and right? You just see everything works together. All right, go the other way, babe. Okay, and then you can turn the other way, Maren. Okay, hold it right there. Right here, you can see I've got it tilted up, and it's still going to turn. And you can see how it clears. Maren, turn it. You get full clearance all the way through, and that's it. I'll just show it from the back as well. And here you can see him. It's working. That's my daughter turning the steering wheel. So Maren, the other way, all the way across. So there you have it, and that's it.